Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna go and make some embellishments. So this is a requested video. I've had people ask me like how I make my embellishments and how I have them at the ready and stuff like that. Basically, I just sit down one day and I just make a whole bunch of embellishments. But these embellishments that I'm gonna make are gonna be for the journals that we're making in the, Making Journals series. So anyway, I'm just gonna get started. I have a bunch of stuff on my desk from Happy Mail that I'm most likely going to be using. I've got some flowers, I've got some gems, stamps, some tags, and some stickers, wood pieces, and I've just got various things over here that I had set aside from some recent Happy Mail, and I'm going to be probably using a lot of that, as well as this box here, which is full of just various embellishment type things. I've got some doilies, got some stickers here that are falling off their little plastic piece. And I've got some pockets, some envelopes, some tags that I've made. Like I said, this is just like a catch-all basket for me. I got some more stickers. I got some feathers, some more pockets. I'll probably just pull those completely out. Some cool little knobby things. So I'm just gonna grab a few of these tags here. And these are not decorated tags. These are literally just in the shape of a tag with a little tassel that still needs to be made. So I've got some that's got some book pages on the back, and I actually made these tags probably about 1.5 years ago or so. I just haven't really done anything with them because I was like super busy for a really long time. I've got some bigger ones here. So we're just gonna set those aside. Got some punch outs that I did with some book pages. Dig in there. Got some circles here, some little tag pieces here. Basically, I just went to town one day on one of the books. That is one of the things that I do with my book pages, is I punch stuff out of them. So there's that. I'm gonna set those aside, and I just want to make sure the lighting is good because I don't have my lamp on today. It's pretty outside, and so yeah. And I've got some bigger scallop circles here. Probably not going to get through this whole stack, but just want to pull those aside. I saved these. These came from a recent Etsy order, and they're really cool, so I kept those. Got some Prima flowers here. It looks like I've used one of them. And some stickers, some chipboard pieces. Probably not going to use those because it looks like they are Christmassy. It's got some in there that's not. Okay. Oh, yeah, I could probably use a couple of those. So I'm just going to dig through here, see what I got in here. And then my daughter was playing a little bit too, my youngest. So we've got some pieces here. Okay, I'm just gonna throw those back over there. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay. It's a little, like I pulled these lace pieces. Pull those out. Apparently I have a few of them. This is how well organized I am. Huh, yeah. Ooh, I found a bone folder. Check that out. Yeah, so not really that organized. I try to be, but it doesn't work out for me. This is what happens. Oh, isn't that cute? Kind of summery though. Keep that in there. So yeah, I just basically just pull a bunch of stuff out of my embellishment box here. Got some mason jar punches, some stickers here. Got some pieces down here on the bottom for hiding. I think those might be really cute. So we'll leave those out. Probably play with those. Some of the bigger pieces, like the heavier pieces, I guess fell to the bottom, which makes sense. Got some more feathers, got some more of these little metal pieces. Oh, I found a blade. Oh, that's cool, because I don't know how much you guys have been keeping up with me, but I don't have very many blades left, and my Dollar Trees here don't carry them apparently. I've been to like 4 different ones and they're like, nope, we don't have them. I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, find something else. Ooh, nice big old stack of white doilies. Okay, I said I was going to be done digging in this box, and I keep digging in the box, so I'm just going to throw it over there for now. So I just grabbed some more of these little metal pieces here. I don't know where I got these. Yeah, I don't remember where I got these from. I don't remember. We're just going to set those aside, and I'm going to throw a piece of paper on the floor. Okay, so I'm just gonna basically start somewhere, anywhere. I got a little bag here. We can decorate that piece. Let's see. So I'm gonna take my bag here with the scrap pieces, and I'm just gonna pull a couple pieces out of there. Just so I've got some kind of basis to work with. And then I'm going to grab a couple of my scrapbook pages that I have extra of. And that way I've got some basis to work there. And I'm just going to start decorating this thing. So I'm gonna grab this one. Tear a piece here. Tear a piece here. What do I want to use? I think I might use the glue stick. Let's pull my mat out. Because I've already like put so much stuff on this mat, this cutting mat, that should not be on the cutting mat. Like glue and ink and all kinds of other stuff. So basically this is all I do, is I just grab a whole bunch of stuff, and I grab a whole bunch of stuff and I just make a pile of it, and then I just start going and putting stuff together. Yeah. Got my fabric pieces beside me as well. So we've got that. Actually, maybe that might, here, let's do some more playing around with that. Let's see. Do this one like that. Okay. do this one somewhere. I don't know where. But I don't really think about it. I just glue it. Because the more you think about it, the more you'll second guess it, and the more you'll just be like, oh, does that work? Does that work? And then before you know it, you're not getting a whole lot done because you're worried about the placement of everything. So just glue it down. Or to itself, you know, that works too. Okay. Let's see, what else do I got over here? Ooh, that'll look cool. Got strings and everything sticking to me. This is, okay. So I'm gonna grab my ink. And I feel like it's dark in here, but I know it's not. I'm just so used to this light being on. But I tried it, and there doesn't seem to be any shadow with the light not on. So I decided to leave it off today. And you can put like a sentiment right there, or you can do it blank, or, you know, whatever. That's pretty. Let's see here. And this is just some cupcake liners that I dyed. Alright, so now we've got a collaged little bag. And you can use this as a pocket. You can use it this way, you can use it this way, you could fold it, you could do pretty much whatever you want with it. So I'm going to set that aside and grab something else. I'm going to grab an envelope. I think I want to decorate this side, and like, as in I'm going to put it in whatever this side down. So that's one of the things that you need to look at whenever you're decorating stuff. What position are you going to have them in? Okay, now I'm just trying to get it to be the right size, because I don't mind if it gets glued on the back, because like I said, it's just going to get put into the journal like this. So there's that. I'll take this little piece here, I'll put it, oh, and I normally, like, I'll sit down if I'm watching videos or something, I'll sit down and I'll ink a bunch of envelopes, because I've got a local thrift shop who sends envelopes over, or sends cards, excuse me, overseas, and you can't send them in envelopes, so they have a whole bunch of envelopes, and so I get them really, really cheap, or they just give them to me. This really depends on the day, I guess. Either way, I don't mind. I went one day and spent $25, and I got a dryer full. I say a dryer full because I don't really know exactly how much it was, but I got a dryer full of linens, sheets, curtains, shams, pillowcases, stuff like that, and a bucket full, or a bag full of envelopes. And what else did I get? I got some old gift paper, and let's see, what else did I get? I got a bunch of stuff, but ooh, that's pretty. But yeah, I spent like $25, and I thought that was pretty reasonable. And we're just gonna cut that right around there. There we go. Also something, I could probably just put that straight down. No, I'm gonna do this. Also, something else with my style is I typically do go over the edges a little bit, but I don't really fuss too much about it because I think it kind of adds to the character of the whatever it is you're doing. I mean, sometimes I'll trim the edges. Just really depends on what it is. So, isn't that cute? I think that's cute. Oh, and then we can put, let's see, we put like a little butterfly out there. Let's do a green one, but we're gonna dirty this up a little bit because it's pretty shiny. So, no, that didn't work. I thought maybe that might work, but it didn't. There we go. Perfect. Then I'm actually going to do a 6,000 on this because I don't know what this is, like what kind of material this is. I think it's foam, but I just want to make sure. I think I might need a new E6000 because it keeps getting stuck. I'm gonna put it right here on there, and then I'm gonna take my little sticker here and I'm gonna kind of smear that just a little bit, just so it's a little flat, and then I'm gonna put my butterfly right in the middle like so. And then I'm going to stick a butterfly on my wrist. Alright. Isn't that cute? And it just gives it a tiny bit of color. So, yeah. And if you wanted to, you could decorate, like you could put something right there. We might do that. We can put some more of this. Do that. I'm going to go it this way though. Well, maybe. Let's see. There we go. We'll do that. That way I know where to put the glue. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this back up there. And then we're just going to tear it. Or we're not. Or we're going to cut it because it doesn't want to come off. But in this particular case, it would be a good idea to cut the remnants off. But you didn't really do a whole lot, but you did a little bit. So that way when you open it up, oh, I know. Give me 2 seconds. So I didn't know I was going to be playing with the envelopes. I never really know what I'm going to do when I sit down and make these. Oof, I'm just scooting my chair back up. It's pretty heavy, so it takes some effort. But anyway, I like magnets. So I'm going to take a couple of these magnets, and I'm actually going to pull this butterfly back up. And I'm going to put a magnet right underneath it. I'm going to put a little bit more E6000 in it though, just because I do have a magnet there. So I'm going to put that magnet right there, put a tiny bit more E6000 right on top of it. And I'm going to put my butterfly back right on top, just like so. I'm going to squish that down so the butterfly goes around the magnet. And if you want, you can clamp it. I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds. And no, I think I'm going to clamp it. Come here. Okay. I'll clamp it in a minute because I need to do something first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this other magnet here, and I'm just going to drop it, and it's going to sit exactly where it needs to. And I'm going to eyeball it to see where I need to put it. And then I'm going to take my gun here, and I'm going to take just a little bit of this double-sided tape here, just enough to get some on the back. And this is not how it's going to be secure, but this is how I'm going to get it to stick in a spot. I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to put that back. We're going to put our little glue there, and now we're going to close it. We're going to push it down, and voila. See? Now I can now I can clamp this butterfly in place, and that will, I'm just making sure it's closed all the way around, and that'll hold that still for a little while. Then what I can do is I can cover my magnet, and you can cover it with just about anything. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm just digging over here. Don't mind me. Oh, that'll be cute. I even go up past it a little bit. Okay. We'll figure out something to go on top of it. And so when I punch these out, I don't bother inking them right then and there. I literally just sit there like assembly line and punch a paper until there's nothing left of that paper. And I'll use various punches on the same sheet of paper just to make sure I maximize the usage of that paper. Okay, so this will go here. We're going to put a little bit of E6000 right on top of, or right underneath the magnet and on top of the magnet. So we're going to push this down, and then we're going to peel it up. And what that's going to do is it should give us a little bit, if the glue doesn't come straight off, it'll give us a little bit of a marking on where to put the E6000. Then you want to make sure that you're facing the right direction. Hey, let go. So we want it this side to go glue down. And if you're just messing with the double-sided tape, you don't have to worry about the whole putting it back on there, making sure what side it is, this, that, and another, because you'll just use the double-sided tape and it'll just stay where you put it. But because I'm using E6000, it's a wet glue, and if I try to put the magnet back up here and then push it back down, the force of the magnet is not going to be weaker than the wet glue at the moment. So, what was I doing? Oh, so I am doing it that way with the whole put it over there, find out which side it goes on, blah blah blah. All right, so we're gonna push this down ever so slightly underneath the little tag here, or our little lace thing here, and we're just going to make sure that that is nicely secure around our magnet. Okay, now we can go back and we can put something pretty on it. I don't really want to use lace again. And use a piece of a doily. Oh, that'll be pretty. Actually, let's see what that looks like. Okay, and a lot of this is just trial and error and see what works, see what doesn't. I don't know. Okay, I don't like that. Next. Oh, got some washi over here. What else we got over here? Might be a little big. No, because there's a heart on the other, or the flower on the other side. I don't particularly want that. Oh, that might be cute. Actually, we can probably just put it like off to the side here. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna peel this up, put some ink on it. And this is just a paper sticker, so I'm just gonna reinforce the sticky with a glue stick here, as I have glue on the back of it anyway from my fingers. Alright. And then we're gonna put this right there. Then we've got our little envelope. That is magnetized. Okay. I love magnets. So there's that. I think we should be good on the clamp, but I'm gonna go ahead and clamp it and just double check. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. All right, so there's that. Next, you wanna do another envelope? Let's do another envelope. And we'll do this one sideways. That way it opens like this, or even like this. Let's do that. All right. Excuse me. Goodness gracious me. Okay, so let's do a doily on this side. And I'm gonna cut this because I want to keep the rest of this because that's a lot to waste. So I'm just gonna cut just past the fold so I can glue it on this side too, like so. Take that, put that in the trash, take our glue. Might need to get another glue stick. Oof. Alright. I'm just gonna line it up with the edge here. kind of smooth that out. Get some of that excess glue off of there, because the holes gave it a little bit of extra glue that I didn't necessarily want. Let me grab my wipes. I just have a stash of baby wipes. But again, I'm pretty sure most crafters have stashes of baby wipes. I'm just gonna kind of wipe that down, get some of that excess glue off. There we go. I'll wipe this while I'm at it, because I don't really want the glue on the back side of my projects. And that's something that's really great about this particular mat, is it all comes up fairly easily. Hey, you're in the way. There we go. We're just gonna set that over there. All right, so how are we doing this? We're doing it this way. All right, so let's go ahead and get something to put our magnet down. Grab 2 magnets. Let's see, where do we want to put it? Right on the edge. Go ahead and leave that out. The first magnet doesn't really matter how you put it down, as far as like which side. It's the second magnet. And if you don't want to lose your second magnet, just stick it down there too. Put it on the other side, like that. Just don't forget you do that, because I do that a lot. I'll stick it to the other side and I'm like, where did I put my magnet? It's gone. Oh no. So we're just gonna ink up the sides of our little book page tab here. Alright. Then we're gonna set this sideways like this. And I'm gonna pull this off actually, I think that would be kind of cool. Although this isn't very sturdy, so I don't know that I want to do that. That'd be kind of cool. Although, I don't think it is going to... That's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna peel these little, what are these, Kaiser Craft or Kane Company stickers? They come with foam on the back of them, and I normally take the foam off because I don't really want that dimension, because trust me, I put enough dimension in these little embellishments. I don't really want extra dimension in these little embellishments. So put that like that. And we're just gonna put a little dab of E6000 right on top of that, and then across the edges of our little sticker guy over here. Make sure our swan is facing the correct direction. And we're gonna push that down. Excuse me. You don't go in there right now. Actually, you don't go in there at all. And basically all I'm doing is I'm pushing this down to where the magnet is not pushing the sticker up, which is why you clamp it, basically. So we're gonna clamp this, and then we're gonna come back to this, because this needs to set for a minute. So we're going to come back to our magnet. Actually, I'm going to clamp it on both sides because it's being ornery. There we go. Much better. Alright, so we're just going to come back to that little flap. So we're just going to keep working. We're going to open this up, let that sit for a little bit. And that's going to sit right there. And now we're going to play with this side. So, I think I don't really want to do 2 doilies. Let's see. Put lace on the bottom. Let's do some of this first. So I flipped this over and tear it because it'll give it a little bit of a different texture. I did it the wrong way the first time, but it'll give it a little bit of texture because I'll go back and I'll ink it and I'll show you what it does. It's kind of cool. I'm going to save these little pieces for now just because I'm working with embellishments. So when you ink it, it gives your paper a little bit more depth because you've got that ripped edge, which is really cool. Okay. So now we're going to put this, I don't know, somewhere. Oh no, I'm out. Yep, I'm out. All gone. Okay, so let me grab another glue stick. What did I do with my glue sticks? I think I moved them, and now I don't know what I did with them. Oi. Well, we might have to move to tacky glue because I moved my glue sticks and now I can't find them. Which kind of stinks because it's a whole box of glue sticks. Like, I don't know where I moved them to. Yeah, no, I've lost my glue sticks. Oh no, I remember. I put them somewhere where I wouldn't lose them. And I put them in the windowsill next to my cutting boards so I wouldn't lose them. And then I forgot where I put them. So I lost them. So, anyway. Yes, glue sticks. So, this is what they look like before they're running out. Alright. That and I leave it open like that a lot, which is probably not good for it. So there's that. And that's over there. What else we got? Ooh, that'll be fun. Ink this guy up. Let's see, by making your embellishments with scrap paper that you use to make your pages, your embellishments will go in with your journal quite nicely. Alright, that is definitely in the way. Alright, not that side, do this side. And then put that there. And then put this kind of off. Actually, I like it better down there. Okay. And I still have not opened my new bottle of Fabri-Tac. I am milking this one bottle so much. There's probably like maybe a tablespoon of glue left in that bottle. And I am just milking it for all it's worth. I'm going to change the color of this just ever so slightly. And just the bottom part. Okay. Lay that down like so. And glue it to your fingers. Let's see. Be good if it wasn't upside down. There we go. Okay. I like that. I'm going to put this tag. I don't really think I need to ink the edges, but I'm going to anyway. Okay. And this is a wood piece, so I'm going to use E6000. You don't need a whole bunch. I just cover the back of it. Make sure that it's the right direction when you put it on your thing. I'm just going to hold that down a little bit. And think about what I want to use to cover up this magnet. Let's see. And I do have more stickers beside me, but figured I would use this stuff here first. There we go. Wood pieces. I might just use copy paper. Okay. Alright. There we go. And that's curled up right now because I was sitting there with a clamp on it. But we're just going to put our, excuse me, put our double-sided tape on it like before. This part's a little tricky. Normally what I do, I just pick it up like this and pick up some tape on the back of it. And then go like that. Go it down. And voila. Now we're going to take our paper, our coffee paper here, and we're just going to tear a little oblong shape-ish thing, and we're just going to put that right on top like so. But we're going to make it look like it's part of the collage. So we're going to put a little bit of E6000 on the back of it, if I can figure out how to get it off. Okay. And I'm just going to lift it up, put it straight down, and oh my gosh, that's a lot. So I don't think I need much more glue on the back of this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that color better. Oof. And then we're just going to kind of push this down. There we go, like so. And then, now the curve of your envelope doesn't matter because it's magnetized. Woo! And you have another envelope, just like so. So, next I want to do, let's do a pocket. I'll do a little pocket. I don't want to do this. Alright, let's cut. Where'd my scissors? Oh, I buried my scissors. Alright, so let's cut a piece of that off. And then, alright, oh, this will be fun. Yep. And gonna do it that way. Maybe I won't get so much extra this time. Probably not. Oh yeah, lots of extra. Look at all that. Okay. Flip it over. Get my wipe here. Push that down, wipe that off. And it'll dry clear, so it's not that big of a deal, but I don't really want it tacky for the rest of the duration of what I'm doing. We're not going to put a, oh, that's kind of cool actually. I wonder if that's the ink from the, that's really neat. What a cool accident that was. All right, so by wiping it down, I smeared the ink of the doily, but I basically just inked the edge of the pocket. How cool is that? That's pretty neat. All right, so I'm gonna trim this little guy here. All right. Then that's pretty cool, huh? Very neat. All right, let's see. I want to put it on the bottom too. And no, I don't. Okay. Ink my little tag up. I might want to use a bigger one for this one. Let's see, where are my bigger ones? What do I do? Oh, those might be too big. Yeah, that's a little too big. I don't know, maybe. We'll ink it up and we'll see what happens. Kind of straighten that glue back out up there. That doily did a number on my glue. Alright, here's that. Go off the side here. Like that. Oh, or you go off the side there. Maybe. I don't know. Add some washi. Because why not? There we go. Then take our picture, our thingy here, and then just add it right there. Add one of our butterflies over here. Let's see, let's ink that up a little bit. All right, where do we want to about right there. There we go. And there we go. And we have another cute little embellishment. So, let's see. How big are our guys over here? Let's see. That might be too big. Yeah, that one's gonna be too big. That one's not. Alright. Get back over there. Let's see, we've done one this way and this way. I guess let's do one this way. Oh. That might be too, nope, that's not gonna work. So let's do it this way. We can do the smaller ones. I'll show you what I mean. So, yeah, this way. There we go. I'll get it right eventually. Let's see. There's got to be an easier way to do this doily thing. I'm just gonna put a little dot like around the edge here. And I'm fairly certain that will be more than enough glue to hold this bad boy down. Alrighty. Alright, just like so. Alright. Clean up our mess. There we go. And voila. Alright, let's see, what do we want to use for our, kind of want to use one of these flowers, but I'm going to do something that I probably shouldn't do. I'm going to take it apart. Let's do this one. Alright, so I'm trying to take it apart without destroying it, because I'm going to put it back together. I just want it to come apart for the time being. Ah, there we go. Alright, and the reason that I want it to come apart for the time being is because we're going to put a magnet in the middle of it. Right, I need two, please. Thank you. Alright. E6000. Drop the magnet right on top of the E6000, and we're going to put right back on top, and we're going to put a little bit around it, just a little bit, to put this resin flower back on top, just like so. Just like that. And you can fluff up your flowers if you so choose. I'm just kind of holding it still for a minute. Alright, we're gonna hold that thought. Put our magnet on the other side. And that's going to sit there for a minute. So that's what we're going to do with the magnet. And then we're going to figure out what we want to do with this side. Kind of like that. Ooh, let's do our paper here. Well, that didn't work. Just tore across the perforated line. Alright. And I'm not really tearing this in any rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of making a shape with it. Let's see. Hello. Alright. I'm going to do this one first. Alright, we're just going to put it down somewhere. Looks good. And then we're going to figure out what we want to do with this one. I don't like it. Actually, I don't really know. Well, we'll do it like that. Alright. Alrighty. Excuse me. And let's see here. What do I want to cover my magnet? I'm just looking on cards and such over there. See what I got. That's not really going to cover the magnet. Let's see. Got a bunch of stickers over here. Let's see what I got over here that I can play with. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Ah, I'm just going to throw them on the floor. Oh, I know. I've got this basket, thingy, full of Bo Bunny stuff. And they've got really cool stickers in here. Like, these are really cool. So, I'm going to actually grab some of these. Or I'm just going to grab all of them. Okay, I'm going to set these aside because I'm not going to use these for that. But I am going to use one of these. Come out. These are Miscellaneous Me by Bo Bunny journaling cards. So I've got the bigger ones, smaller ones, and tiny ones. So we're going to use the tiny ones. See if I don't give myself a paper cut first. Alright, I'm just going to flip through here and grab one. Okay, maybe not text because I got text over there. Oh, that's neat. Alright. We'll grab that one. Alright, and we're just gonna tear it right now. And we're going to ink up the edges ever so slightly. And that's what we're going to use to cover our magnet, just like so. And I think with the flower, I think that it will have enough embellishment not to add anything else there. So I'm going to add my E6000. Nice thin, it seems like a lot because I was big circle, but it's a very, very thin coat of E6000. Put that down. And you have to keep in mind too how much dimension you're adding here, because if you're not giving enough space in your journal for you to write in, the dimension is going to definitely cause problems for you. So keep that in mind when you're creating your journal. Alright, so we're going to put that down. Oh, that's not going to work. We need to scoot this down to there. Try again. Okay, that works. That I can do. Alright. Gonna E6000 this bad boy right underneath it. There we go. And then just a tiny bit on top. Tiny, tiny bit on top. And we're going to put some Fabri-Tac on the edge over this. These are double-sided, I didn't realize that. We're just gonna put it on the edge, kind of like a pocket, but not. Because I don't want to put right here, because it's gonna overlap the opening of the envelope. And I don't want to glue my envelope shut, which I've done before. I've also glued inserts into pockets. Like I've done all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, look at that. And then just make sure that we didn't, in fact, glue our pocket shut. Excuse me. And then there you go. You have another envelope. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this video done, and I will continue to do some more crafting and join you guys tomorrow in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye guys.